I'm gonna go. We're on. There we are.
Here we are.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Saturday. The crowd's right over there.
Wow.
Yeah, see this right there? That's the big room.
I see we've got all of the critics.
All the critics. Would you like some coffee?
Oh, well, of course. What do you do with that? What are you doing?
This, I'm emulsifying. It's a French press run. We're very European around here.
Oui.
Oui. How do you take your coffee?
Through my mouth.
Oh, cool. Well, there's some cream there, and I don't have sugar, but I got some maple syrup. That's good.
Oh, no.
No.
No,
We don't like sweet things. Ron Koivisto, everybody, is here this morning.
Oh.
And we're pretty pumped about that. We're pumped about that.
Yeah.
Look at these matching Schaefers. How cool is that? Ed, are you out there? Morning, David. David's here. We're just kind of settling in here, getting some.
Hang on, we wait for
some
Goliath
levels.
or
Goliath? No, just Syrian.
just David?
David, where are you? Where are you in the world right now? Are you back in the hood? Are you still in Portland? Are you in transit? Yeah. We'll get some levels going while we
Sure.
get into the first tune here.
Quieter?
Black coffee? No, I think you're good. Yeah. Feeling mighty lonesome, I haven't slept a wink. I walk the door, I check the floor, and in between I drink black coffee. Love's a hand-me-down brew. I never know a Sunday in this weekday room. I'm feeling mighty lonesome, I haven't slept a wink. Oh, and Lord, how slow the moments go when all I do is drink black coffee. Since the blues caught my eye, I'm hanging out on Monday, my Sunday dreams to dry. Now one is meant to go on loving, and one is meant to weep and fret, to stay upstairs and tend the oven and drown their past regrets with coffee and cigarettes. I'm moan all the morning, I'm moaning all the night, and in between it's nicotine and not much left to fight. Black coffee, love's a hand-me-down brew, it's driving me crazy, just waiting on my baby to maybe come around. Yeah, take it down. lonesome. I haven't slept a wink. Walk the floor, I check the door, and in between I drink black coffee. Since the blues caught my eye, I'm hanging out on Monday, my Sunday dreams to dry. I'm talking to the shadows, 1 o'clock to 4. Lord, how slow the moments go when all I do is pour black coffee. Oh yeah. Since the blues caught my eye, hanging out on Monday, my Sunday dreams to dry. Now one is meant to go on loving, one is meant to weep and fret, stay upstairs and tend the oven, and drown their past regrets with coffee and cigarettes. I'm moaning all the morning, I'm moaning all the night, and in between it's nicotine and not much left to fight. Black coffee. Since I don't know, driving me crazy, just waiting on my baby to maybe come around. And there you go. All right, we're waking up. That's awesome. Man,
Black coffee.
I'm super excited to have you here.
This is fun.
This is very good. Waking up on a Saturday morning. Who's joined us? Oh, look at the gang's all here. Who's here? Simon. Man, it's good to see you, Simon. Thanks for tuning in. David's here. I'm half a block from you. Good. Welcome home. Good to know you're back. Good morning, Mom. Mom says good morning.
Hey, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
Morning, Mom.
Simon says awesome. And Ethan's here. Morning, Ethan. And David is saying great opener. Love the visual mirroring of our lefties and righties. Look at this. Matching Schaefers. I'm hoping Ed tunes in at some point. Yeah.
He's going to see this cord. He's going to see this cord hanging out
down here.
And he's going to realize that I changed it.
It's almost...
And I'm going to get a comment.
I'm going to get a comment. We shouldn't have said it. This could have been like a notice the difference puzzle for the whole morning. What's the... Yeah, well, you just outed yourself. So now I don't feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
A-Train?
Yeah.
I'm going to play a little Ellington. Boo-boo. I was taking the head on this one?
Sure.
Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. train. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. We're waking up.
You're shaking your hand now.
I'm sure. Well, nah.
Got carpal tunnel syndrome or what? I went through that years ago. On both hands. So
how'd that go? It
was awful.
How'd you work your way through? Did you do surgery or did you just stretch?
Well, I put up with it years ago for like 6 or 8 years or something. And then it got to the point where I'd get to the gig, I couldn't feel the strings, couldn't feel the pick.
Oh, damn.
I was shaking my hands.
Yeah.
Waking up in the morning, answering the phone, dropping the phone right on the floor.
Jeez.
So yeah, I had to go and had the surgery.
That
was before the laser surgery, so it was like cut your hands open.
Oh, jeez.
And I told the surgeon,
scary.
I'm kind of scared about cutting my hands open.
Yeah.
And he told me a story about how he did the carpal tunnel surgery on the second chair violinist for the St. Paul Chamber Orchestra or something. Mm-hmm. And he said, she's fine.
Yeah. It's kind of like when I brought this in for you to re-lacquer the top and you showed me that $60,000 Strat hanging on the wall and you said it'll be fine. Kind of like that. I was nervous. Ron, I'm scared.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, when those kinds of things happen, it's it gets to be. I told the guy I don't want to have anything to do with seeing this, feeling this, hearing this, smelling this, anything. So when I get there, I mean, there was a big curtain between my arm and me.
You weren't under? You?
Oh, they put me under, but I mean, they made sure that I wasn't going to have anything to do with any of this. And I remember the first hand was, they treated me like a hotel guest at the finest of hotels, right?
Yeah.
You know.
The first hand.
I was going out. When I came back in recovery, I was listening to Earl Klugh. They knew I was a guitar player. And they put Earl Klugh on the music when I was kind of coming back out of it, right?
Wow.
The second hand when I went in, it was lay down, Mr. Koivisto.
Get up, you're out.
Cold. It was just totally cold and calculated. The second.
Wake up.
Yeah. And then when I woke up when I was coming to in the elevator when they were bringing me recovery, the nurses were, the one guy nurse and one lady nurse were talking about Gary Lewis and the Playboys. And that's what I came. So Earl Klugh the first time, Gary Lewis in the Playboys the second time, and I woke up telling him, "Who listens to that shit?"
Wow, they didn't know who they were wheeling around.
Oh, yeah.
But all good now.
They've been
recovered.
Great.
Yeah,
they've been great. It was.
I had an injury, just working with a hydraulic thing and kind of jerked my hand. This is years ago now, like 6 or 7 years ago, and I had a lot of strain and inflammation through here. Not carpal tunnel, but I had a couple nights things got really tight. I remember playing a couple sets with Maxie and my hand fourth set just froze up. I couldn't grab a bar chord anymore. I was just gone.
Well,
that was just massage. I had several months of weekly appointments that eventually loosened me up, and now I can keep it. But
I sat about 10 feet away from Joe Pass, hearing him play in Louisville, Kentucky years ago, and he came out and he had two things to say. Otherwise, I mean, he had everything to say when it came to playing his guitar.
Yeah.
But he literally only had two things to say. He looks at the crowd and he does this. And he says, "What's this chord?" Right? And all of us guitar players, ha ha ha, you know. And then he told a story about his watch. His hand was locking up. He was having trouble.
Yeah.
Well, it was a leather watch band, and it wouldn't give. So he discovered that. So he went to a Spidell or something that would give, and everything was fine. But it was just the watch band that was messing him up.
Yeah. That angle's tough. Wow.
So there.
Should we play some more
music?
music?
Take care of your hands, everybody.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, what do we got now?
We got some Moonglow, and we were doing an intro like.
Yep.
Yeah. I do it not as cool as you. How do we do it?
Let's see.
I'm more square.
There we go.
really?
Yeah.
Moonglow.
Thank you, Ruth. Thank
Ruth?
you, Ruth. Ruth Dodge.
Ruth Dodge gave you that one, yeah?
Yeah, she gave me a lot of those old tunes. Learned a lot
I
of
had
that.
never played it. Kyle was here a couple months ago and requested that one, and I'd never worked it up before.
Oh, yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a bunch of those types of standards that I had no idea until I played with them, Ruth Dodge and Friends, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, her kids are unbelievable, you know. All of them.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it was one of my favorite memories from that whole thing is Ruth had a Joe Beam book. Just a little thin Joe Beam book of the original hits of Joe Beam.
Right.
Written by Joe Beam.
Oh.
They were his
Where do we get that book?
His like real book arrangements. It wasn't just full of all kinds of arrangement ideas. It was just the way he looked at those chords when he wrote them. So I had kind of an
simpler.
advantage of cool, and that was my introduction to the bossa nova types of things.
Right.
You know, so that was another thing that was cool.
Cool. Was it like notated out stuff, or just kind of slash notation, or?
No, pretty much just a melody line and chords above it, just like the old
lead
ways,
sheets,
the old fake books or whatever. Pretty straight. Well, it was simple enough for me to understand at that point in time.
Right.
So, you know, the minor 7 flat 5 thing.
That'd be really cool, because a lot of books that you read, Joe Beam tunes, I have to imagine he's thinking a lot differently than the changes you see.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, a man can think all kinds of ways, but the skeleton of how he wrote them is there, see? So,
yeah.
And so any ideas off of that were...
Should we do some Joe Beam? Corcovado?
Yeah, sure.
I'll sing it up front.
Sure.
Cantil, violão. Este amor, uma canção. Até de apagar da velha chama. Ooh. Love having you here. Pra pensar e ter tempo pra sonhar. Da janela e ver seu Corcovado. O Redentor, que lindo. Quero a vida sempre assim. Com você perto de mim. Até de apagar da velha chama. E eu que era triste, descrente deste mundo, ao encontrar você conheci. Oh, que felicidade, meu amor. stars, quiet chords from my guitar, floating on the silence that surrounds us. Quiet thoughts and quiet dreams, quiet walks by quiet stream, and a window that looks out on Corcovado. Oh, how lovely, this is where I long to be, here with you so close to me until the final flicker of life's embers. I who was lost and lonely, believing life was only a tragic bitter joke I found in you, a reason for existence, my love. Jobim.
Jo.
A little more coffee here. We should check in with the crew.
Joe Frazier.
Yeah, warm me up there. We're
There we
running
go.
low.
It's
We're
good.
running low. Boom. Oh, sorry.
good.
Too warm. Too warm. Let's check in over here. How's everybody doing? Good morning. Yeah. Ethan, good morning. David is here. Excited to see you both. All right. Fantastic. Hey, Matt. That was challenging to play along with. Good. Simon, you got your guitar out over there? Some of those chords. Ron, I don't know, man. You got a lot of cool changes. I might be spending some time studying this
You know,
later.
sometimes it's upside down business, you know, because I play with a string.
Right.
Play left-handed.
I don't
with
know
the
if
strings
you
right
all are
handed.
noticing this, but Ron's playing left-handed but upside down. It's a. How did you arrive at that?
When I was a little kid, well, I went up to the neighbor's house. I've told this story to my friends. You know, but when you live out in the country, if you need a cup of sugar or a cup of flour, if your neighbors aren't home, you're welcome to just go in the house and
Go
get it.
grab a
Right. So my neighbors had a classical guitar with 3 strings on it, sitting in the corner of their living room forever. So I went up there went up there one
Took
day
it.
and took it.
Good.
So from there it was a
That was nice.
So I was learning Dwayne Eddy tunes and this and that because I only had the
'Cause
3
you only had
bottom
three?
strings.
Right.
But when I was holding it,
So
you
right,
know,
you had the 3 bottom strings and you just flipped
yeah,
it over.
and that way was that's how I felt comfortable. My mom played a little guitar, my sister Irene played a little guitar, and they were trying to convince me, no, Ronnie, you got to hold it this way.
Are you left-handed?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm left hand. Well, I'm kind of ambidextrous
Yeah.
and stuff, but so yeah, it just didn't feel right that other way.
Yeah.
So I just kept holding it that way, and then my mom got me a little beginner's guitar and with 6 strings on it. So it was a matter of getting used to that, and not really knowing that you could switch the strings left-handed. I
Right.
was totally ignorant of that.
Right.
Right, so and I was too far into it. So by the time I had learned that, well, hey, you should have done this.
You know you can.
You know, I had a highfalutin guy from Berkeley tell me at a music store in Columbia, Missouri one time. I was sitting there practicing goofing around on a new guitar, and he comes over and he says, "Why did you learn how to play like that?" I mean, really kind of awful. Why did you do that? You know? And I go, I don't know. When I was a kid, I just, you know.
Yeah.
And he says, that's totally wrong. You know, kind of got on my case about the whole thing.
What's his
really
deal?
kind of turned me out to those kinds
Just
of guys, you know.
Some guy
It's
in the
like-
music store telling you
Yeah,
you're wrong.
yeah, some guy other guy that was working there, but he was he was a serious studying guy that, you know, I mean, way ahead of me.
Well,
I'm sure.
you know that'll
But
get
why
to
did you learn how to play like that? It's like there was something wrong with it, and I'm going, I don't know.
Well, I never had a peach like you to help guide my.
I can bend strings way better than you can,
Right.
Because it's pulling down on the strings. That
Oh,
was
for
one of the
sure,
advantage.
right.
Pulling down on the
Never
strings.
thought
for
about
doing
that.
Instead of pushing up against it and cutting your finger or whatever.
Right, and peeling the you don't
Yeah, whatever.
peeling
So
it
like
off the nails.
Albert, like
Holy
Al-
crap! Yeah, you're pulling bends.
Yeah,
okay.
like Albert King or whatever.
Yeah.
I had no problem bending strings
Well, there's that.
with the blues thing.
So Ed builds you a left-handed guitar and
Yeah.
you string it upside down.
Yep. Yeah, this is as far as I know, this is the only left-handed guitar that he built.
Ed, if
So-
you're out there, you can confirm or deny that.
Yep, he can.
Right there in the live chat. Oh, who's here? Brian is here.
Brand?
Brian. Hey, man.
Brian.
It is 2 Schaefer guitars here. Isn't that crazy? And, oh, Kyle's here, too. Mir Schaefer's. All right. Kyle, do you know Kyle Ola?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Kyle's watching.
There's
and
a
Brian.
talented guy, huh?
Yeah, Brand and Roxanne.
Yeah, Brand.
All these guys.
Yeah, I didn't know that you...
We got a lot of players. We got a lot of players watching right now. Ethan and Simon are both great players.
Yeah. They're going to have me figured out in about 3 minutes.
No, man. I don't...
It's a good thing I learned how to play upside down because
Sir-
the stuff that I do
Right.
is harder for the right-handers to catch.
Right. That's
You
why
know,
later
I've
when I'm
I've
trying to
explained
transcribe all
guys-
this stuff,
I've
I'm going to
explained
be
to guys
totally
over
lost.
the years that how do you do that? I mean, I can't watch what you're doing. I can't steal your riffs.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you realize that my hand is on this side of the neck, it's just like looking down at your fingerboard.
Yeah,
the finger-
I'd like
so
to.
the finger-
I'd like to agree with you there, but it's not. It's totally disorienting.
The fingertips are the same. You know,
the
and
hell
all,
chord
so
is he
once
playing?
you get past that and just watch the
Right.
fingertips and forms,
Yeah.
then like I can watch you and tell what you're doing pretty easy because
Yeah.
you know I've watched right-handed guys to learn.
Right.
You know.
Well, it was similar playing with Eric Johnson and trying to find his fingering. You remember Eric?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, trying to find his fingerings upside down, and
Yeah.
Always,
well, it is
he
odd.
played, yeah.
At
But
the
it's-
shop- at the
you
shop,
find all
you
these
know.
voicings that I would never occur to me.
Well, I've strung plenty of guitars up at the shop fixing guitars, and strung up quite a few left-handed ones, stringing them up left-handed. Mm-hmm. And I know a couple of chords, but it's like I can't even deal with it.
Yeah.
If I was to have to play some type of riff or something like that, that totally doesn't make sense to me. Because the thing that does make sense to me is I'm going up in pitch.
And you're going up
I'm
in
going
pitch.
up in pitch, and I'm going down in pitch.
It's like the most confusing thing to. If I got any students out there, they'll agree with you. Like the most confusing thing is when I say up and I mean go down, and when I
Yeah.
say down. And I was just thinking that, oh, if I flipped, then I would go up to the high E string.
Well,
And
my
it's also
down-
interesting to think about. I'm watching you play in lines up here, and they're all right here, right?
Yeah, they're on the
That's
top
nice.
fingerboard instead of the
It's
bottom.
kind of nice.
You know, but which makes me a hell of a reggae player.
Oh, I bet.
Because the reggae
Because
guys
the
are always
downstrokes
going
are all upstrokes.
they don't have to pull on me.
Yeah,
You know?
nice.
I don't have to.
Nice. You got some snap there. What's next? We should play something. Good talk. Good talk. Do you want to bless the child? How are we got like maybe 3 more tunes here. Time for 3 more. Bless the child, look of love, some
Let's
Stevie.
do the.
Let's save these 2 for last. Maybe which one or 2 of those middle ones do we want to do?
Let's do the Bless the Child.
Bless the child. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking the bridge
It's
on
always
this, right?
been one of my favorites ever since I discovered Billie Holiday.
Yeah.
Ever since I discovered Billie Holiday, that's always been kind of a cool song to me.
I'm just gonna put my cheat sheet on the floor here in front of me. Bless the child. Nice. I did all right there. Followed that mostly.
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 And if we get mostly, that's good.
Mostly is not bad for a
Mostly
Saturday
not bad.
morning.
Mostly that's bad for me.
I lean pretty heavy on the it's early on a Saturday. Scapegoat. Excuse. Crutch here on my coffee and guitar. Hey Claire, good morning. Glad you made it. It's a fine morning to be here. Claire's one of my students.
All right.
David is agreeing that the up and down is always very confusing. Well, here you go, David. Here's your chance. Just flip those strings around and ignore everything I've ever told you.
Hey, wouldn't it be cool if somebody played right-handed upside down?
Are you
Name one guy.
that plays right-handed? That
If you change your strings left-handed
I can't-
and learn how
are
to
you
play
kidding
that
me?
way,
Are you?
we need to cultivate some young mind that's right-handed, but we'll switch the strings left-handed on.
Right. Right.
And in 10 years from now, everybody will be
Should we trade guitars for this
wondering
next one?
how he does it.
Yeah. We should trade guitars here. Well, you needn't. Let's pick the trickiest one and
No.
trade instruments. Because we flip and then, it's still our strings are the same for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for you got mahogany back in size.
I do.
And a mahogany neck. Ooh.
Yeah. He didn't do much mahogany, I don't believe. Again, Ed,
No,
if
I
you're out
don't
there,
think,
you
yeah.
can chime in. I have a crazy idea that I want to talk to Ed about. Have you ever played a birch guitar?
Well, all of those harmonies back in the day were made out of birch.
Yeah?
Those little silver tones and K's and all of those. Kind of like before plywood was a big deal. They were solid wood and they were birch.
I've been thinking about the Northwoods and how it would be fun to have a birch and cedar guitar.
Yeah. Well, Koivu is birch in Finnish. So Koivisto is a group of birch trees.
Really?
So birch is kind of special to the Finlander in me, right?
Yeah.
So when my first boy Matthias was born, before he was born, I built an heirloom crib, and I built it out of birch.
Nice.
That's tough stuff to work with.
Really tough.
Kind of hard.
Super clear white though.
Well, yeah, and I wanted to get all, I didn't want to run into any sapwood or any
Right.
goofy things at all. I just wanted it clear, so I had to cut up a bunch of birch to get all nice pieces.
Yeah.
But even then, the grain of it is so goofy that when you send it through the planer, you don't know what you're going to get.
What's going to happen?
Yeah, it's better to send it through as thickness in it. So the guys down at Garfield at Commonwealth were nice enough to me to plane ends and sand those boards down to the thickness that I need so I could make this crib.
Nice.
And it's still around. My daughter now had it for her son, so it's gone through it's gone
She's
through
got
a little
the
bit.
Koivisto crib.
So yeah.
That's nice. A couple more. We should check in.
Sure.
Yeah, well, you needn't. Or Stevie Wonder? I don't know.
Yeah, this
What do
is
you want to
Stevie
do?
Wonder
We've got
things.
time. We officially only have 5 minutes, but there's no bands following us up here.
Oh,
We can
okay.
keep going.
Well, let's do the we could do both of them then.
I kind of want to do all three of those. Should we just keep them short?
That's fine.
Yeah, let's just keep them short.
Sure.
Little Stevie Wonder for you. Isn't she, though?
No.
Isn't she? He wrote that about his daughter. I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
looked up.
Aisha, right? I think. And my daughter's name is Kalisha,
Kalisha?
so it kind of rhymes anyhow.
And then I went and listened to Sinatra's version, and it was pretty lame, I gotta say.
I think I've heard that.
I was
Yeah.
unimpressed.
Well, yeah, you don't take.
Kind of, Stevie was like, yeah, my daughter is amazing. And then Frank was like, yeah, that's a pretty cheesy, stupid song.
Well, 'cause he's got, yeah, Frank Sinatra's got a daughter to sing a song about too, right?
I don't know. I like Stevie's version.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Well, you needn't.
Okay.
We wanna. we're gonna try something crazy. I don't know if it's really crazy. Harmony in thirds.
Remember, we.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do an intro.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. That was fun, right? Movie on.
Okay, got
Well,
the-
Ron, this has been a treat for sure.
Yeah, it's been
thanks,
fun.
Thanks for coming and hanging,
Yeah.
playing some tunes. Good talk. Anybody any last minute comments over here? Thank
Nope.
you all.
no left-handers out there.
No left-handers out there. No right-handed upside downers out there. Thank you all for hanging out. We'll be back next week. Just me, myself, and I. And end of September, Mark Anderson's coming over.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 20 September the 25th. Mark Anderson will be here.
Tall mark or
Tall Mark.
Tall mark.
Tall Mark.
Because there's a tall mark and there's a small mark.
Tall Mark and Small Mark. No, Tall Mark is coming over, and in October, Knutsen's coming over.
Cool.
Yeah. Briand will be here in January.
Nice.
Yep, Brianna and Sam's coming in April.
Oh, jeez.
And I don't know, Lance Benson's a singer-songwriter out of Bemidji who's coming in March. I'm
Nice.
starting to fill up the calendar.
Nice. Yeah. Great.
Talking to Jimmy about next summer. Be good times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. We're gonna make some pancakes. The buttermilk is getting happy in the fridge.
Batter
right
up!
now. Batter up. Last minute check-ins. Thank you for being here, David, Anna. Awesome. Thanks. One more. We got one more, Simon. We got the Savoy.
Oh yeah.
Savoy. D
This
flat.
always throws me off in D flat, but
I'll take the head. What is it? It's in D flat, right?
yeah. Yeah.
Am I
it is.
crazy? Steve
it-
gives me crap all the time for liking things in D flat.
No, that's okay.
Well,
Well, it is. At least it isn't C sharp.
well, at least that would be terrible. Thinking of all those sharps. 1, 2. Koivisto, everybody. Thanks for coming. Love to you all.